Good morning. Go, 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 go. Bella bum 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 bum. Bella bum 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 bum. That's the animating theme song. Yo, 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 yo. I've forgotten how I duplicate frames. Oh no, set you off. So I'm duplicating these because now I'm gonna do the flip side of them. Hello from the other side. So the other foot is going to be contacting, basically. So I might just do it in black over the top. Here is the best way to do this. I don't know. I have to work it out. Good morning. Good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you. We got our intro and outro and everything done for the Hollow Knight Let's Play yesterday. So I think we're in good spirits today. In fact, I think we're gonna try and get an episode out tonight. Is that a thing we're gonna try and do?
Try to get the episode of Hollow Knight out tonight, you're saying?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I think so. I think that is the case, what is?
That is the case, what is happening? We don't know for sure. We don't want to promise, but we'll see how it happens, like whether it feels right. It feels better to do it tonight than Friday because we have a friend visiting on Friday. So we don't really want to be on YouTube a lot while they're visiting. We'd rather set things up to go. Go. Good morning, Aline. How's the storyboards going? I have a storyboard deadline coming up. So I'll be on storyboards for the next 2 days. Just trying to get stuff done.
Yeah, because your deadline...
It's Friday morning.
Was sooner than you thought.
Yes. It's funny how you feel like when you start a deadline you have loads of time to relax and play with ideas. And then you turn around, it's like, oh, it's due in 2 days. Right, I suppose I should stop playing with ideas and start
playing with your pencil.
It's a shame though, because if I had another week to explore ideas, you know, they'd probably have a better storyboard at the end of it.
Storyboarding...
It's all about the ideas.
I was about to say, storyboarding sounds like the foreplay of animation.
Oh my. Have we gone there already?
I'm just
saying... We're like 10 minutes in or something and we're already getting sexy.
4 minutes.
4 minutes? Oh, it's foreplay. 4 minutes, you know.
But what I'm saying is, you just use the expression...
Play around?
Playing around.
Okay, right, so that's immediately sexy, isn't it?
No, but fooling around. But you immediately said that and now I have to tie it down.
Oh, It sounds a bit weird, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, it doesn't, but I was like... I was just giving you the equivalent.
Yeah, storyboard's all about the ideas, so it's a shame when you don't have... Like, when you want more time to be able to explore ideas, because I still feel like I'm in the phase where I want to try lots of different stuff. But I can't really try a lot of different stuff anymore because I kind of need to get the roughs done. Eileen says she's just starting, watching her progress so far. Still so much to do.
And Hardik says, lol. Okay.
How much have you got, Eileen? I don't actually know how long the thing is that you're boarding. For this board that you're doing for the schoolism. It's a... they gave you a premise, didn't they, with aliens and stuff, I think I remember you saying. How long does it have to be? Eileen's got a point, it would never get done if you were waiting to explore every idea.
Yeah.
That's true, but wouldn't it be better, don't you think? Like, if you got more time to try stuff out, they would get a more interesting result. Just one more week, Eileen, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. I like it when I do the opposite poses to the contact pose that I've already done. And there's a point at which both their feet are forward and they just look like there's no way they could walk like this. The pose makes me laugh every time. Eileen says there's no time limit, you just follow the script and adapt it as you want.
That's pretty cool.
So he hasn't said you need to make it this long. You could go forever, Eileen. You could make a feature film. Someone needs to stop you. Oh! We've run out of milk again. So Eileen's saying her tea's ready.
Aww, triggered.
I'm thinking we need to go to a shop after this and get some milk. And Hardik is asking you about the Flash. I don't think he's watched anymore. I've been keeping him busy. Just overworking him.
Yeah. In the chat, Discord, Hardik basically stated a spoiler, who the villain was, and it's been a mystery. He's like, I don't know if it's true or not, but it's just like, don't do that.
Maybe he's just trolling you. Beware the spoilers. Morning alone. Hardik says, yeah, that was the one you said last week as well.
Yeah, well, I haven't watched that anymore.
He hasn't watched anymore. I've been like, Michael, do this episode, finish this, do that. It's my fault. I like that every time Elaine comes in, she's like, Eileen!
Eileen!
Eileen! The cat's rage is real. Now I've got that ridiculous pose, I guess I should actually make it.
The door is a lie.
Make
Stop
it work.
bumping into the wall. You like one of those Roomba boat robots. You know
Oh
the
my
ones?
goodness, they're adorable, yeah.
I want one of those.
They just bump into things.
I want one.
You can't have
I
one.
want a little Hoover.
You can't have anything that makes you happy.
Hoover.
Have to keep the thumb of the man on the back of your neck. Happiness is the reward you get for working.
Wouldn't it be weird if you got to work every morning and every time your colleague arrives, you're shouting, Elaine!
Eileen!
Eileen!
Elaine!
Eileen!
Elaine!
Ah!
Yay. That's probably really painful to listen to.
India. Can't do it with your name as well.
No, you really can't.
It has to go India, but it just sounds like you're trying to get your like.
It sounds like you're like street hollering, like India.
India.
What's up, rah?
So, I need folks in our chat. I need an image or a GIF or something to tweet with my tweet. It says more morning shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I spelt it. Oh wait, is it not properly spelled? That's not a word, but it is now.
It's not a word, but it kind of is.
With animation, an old Swifty. Come and hang out if you were free.
If you think you're hard enough.
If you got what it takes. Well, it would probably have to be a relevant image. I don't think I could just be. Well, I guess I could just be like, have a cat. I'm gonna post a picture of a cat.
Don't you just post a picture of a cat? Don't you do it? Don't put an animation GIF or something. You know, like the one of the guy pressing the animation button.
Pressing the animation button. Is that an actual?
Is that an actual thing? It isn't among animators.
I'm not got what you're referring to.
Type in animation button.
All I'm getting is animated buttons, you know, the different animation states.
Well then just Google the GIF. Huh?
Animation GIF.
Animation button. I just want to show you now.
Oh, I've got it. I think I've got it. Yeah, view image. Yeah.
Is it the one of the Lorax?
No, it's got the guy from Madagascar.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm used to it having Lorax on the screen, but it's exactly the same other than that. That's what I'm used to. Elaine says she has one image. It better be the one of me with like loads of goat skulls under blankets. Do you think that would get people to come watch our stream?
Yes. Can I?
No. That's only for the Discord people.
In the safe space.
Elaine sent a picture of a Discord. Oh, he's so throwing his football sideways out there. He posts that India performing exorcism one.
Wait. I think I just posted like the image.
Just by itself.
Just the first one. Ah.
Well done. It's good. It's good.
Delete. Tweet. Paste. Ah.
Sunshine at my window. That's what you are. You're my shine. I can't go that low.
You're my shining star.
Making me feel I'm on top of the world. Morning. Good morning, everyone. What's everyone up to today? How's it going? What you doing? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Just interested in what projects people have on, if any, what your plans are. I will be storyboarding. Coffee is a good thing to do. I don't know if that was the answer to the question, but I should get some coffee. Elaine says Paul wants me to expand on my hollow character design. That sounds it sounds like Paul. Expand how? Are you gonna do some pose sheets or something? I still want to see this magical girl transformation you have in your head. Sounds amazing. Yeah?
Retweet it.
Retweet it?
Yeah.
I don't know where my phone is. It's gone. It's gone, man. What are you? Oh right, I see. You're making it easy for me to retweet from my computer.
Yeah.
Okay. Okie dokie.
And anyone else.
Let me just do that. Do your thing. That's me liking you. I like you.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hela.
Whore. You need to get some coffee.
I want some coffee.
Coffee.
Elaine says, yeah, she's going to do some walk and fly animations before attempting the transform. Simplify the wings for animation or explore with designs, baby. That's awesome. You'll always have that design there waiting for you, so there's no harm exploring more. I do love it though, just as it is.
It's so cool that this is like turning into a magnus opus.
I just think it's a really, really nice design. It's so simple and elegant. Like it looks really fun to draw.
Yeah, plus that kind of hidden wingspan coat part is really cool.
Mhm. It works so well. Walking. Walking down the street, yeah, we're all walking. Everybody that we meet comes by, starts walking. All in a big group, we're all here walking. Walking to see you. Walking down, walking. Wait, I shouldn't do this because if anyone now comes to this stream because we've tweeted it and they haven't been to one before, they're going to be like, what the hell is this?
It's animation from within the cell, or the padded cell. Ooh,
that should be what the animation
cell.
streams are called. Within the padded cell. If I had a band name, Within the Padded Cell.
I think within's a bit much. Just padded cell might work.
I like Within. It sounds so dark and pretentious and moody.
Hey again. How's it going, Galad?
Hello.
Points.
Now Sylvia has 3 legs.
She is complete.
Finally, the design is finished.
Ooh.
What are you oohing?
Aline went to live model together yesterday. It was pretty neat. As in, you were the models? or like life drawing from models or what? I don't know.
Who's we? Who do I have to be jealous of?
Galad.
Oh, I am jealous. I want to hang out.
No, he's just drawing. Oh.
That's cool. There's a life drawing class near us and we haven't been in a couple of weeks, which feels bad.
Sorry, Tig.
Yeah, things keep coming up. Like we've got this person visiting this week and they're arriving on Friday evening and that's when the class is, so we have to meet them rather than go to the class again.
Mark was like, bring him! Bring him!
Yeah, I mean we could, but I don't think it'd be much fun for him to take his bags straight to a life drawing class once he arrives.
Yeah, possibly not.
Okay, well, so this is meant to be off the ground. On Sylvia. So it doesn't make any sense for it to be off the ground. So I might have to just change over contact.
I like how far up Job's foot can point.
Just wondering how far up his foot can point.
It might just be foreshortening, but it looks fairly like tilted up. It's nice.
Who? What? You have to tell me what you mean because you're making me paranoid.
On his left contact foot, because the length of his feet are so long, it looks like on a usual sized foot it would be pointing up. But I only saw it in the frame when I opened the window, so I didn't see it in context or see it move. It's fine, it's good. Rub your belly.
Feels bad. I can't draw when you're rubbing my back like that. Oh, thank you. It's disturbing my work.
Eileen says she'll someday come live in our basement, which would be really impressive.
We'll make one for you.
Yeah.
We'll build a basement so you can come and live in it. It'd be worth it. Okay. So that makes more sense now. The arms don't, of course. I forgot that arms are a thing. The other characters just have their hands in their pockets. So it ain't no big deal to them. But to Sylvia, who has her arms are swinging, they need to be reversed.
Lainey sent a picture for what I could have posted.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh, sorry. I only saw it on the Discord now.
What is it?
It's Leonidas with a broom.
Leonidas
then shouting, "This is shenanigans!"
Nice.
I don't know why he has a broom, but I love it.
He must be cleaning up his animation. Yeah. Alright!
I'm gonna use that one tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe we need to change the tagline of your thumbnail from Demon, since it's not Demon Tower anymore, to conquer your dreams.
Conquer. We conquer something different every time.
It could.
Conquer your keyframes. I like conquer your demons though. It sounds like we're fighting monsters or something.
Fighting those doubts, conquering them fears. We're the animation team. Who's
Conquer
constantly
time.
in tears.
Oh, that's so true. It's funny because it's true.
Alien's scene happens in a classroom, and drawing a classroom is hell.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can imagine.
What do you put in a classroom?
I've been trying to think of that because I'm going to have to do Girl in the Glim things.
There's so many things. There's desks, there's the teacher's desk, there's the teacher's chair, there's the teacher, there's kids, there's things around the edges, there's posters. Usually there's a window on one side.
Joe, the Get It guy, says, all I see is Night in the Woods. Where can I find your work? Well, on our channel there should be like different sections. And there's like a section for music, there's a section for animation, there's a section for speed paints. So if you scroll down you should be able to see some animations and stuff. There's some other animation live streams on there and some process videos. No tutorials as of yet, even though I have like a smoke tutorial basically done. I just need to record my voice. I feel like it's been so long since I made that though. Anywho, yeah, if you check our playlist you should be able to find some good arty stuff.
Yeah, there's the art and process ones for painting stuff, and then there's animation playlist for... I'll click it and I'll link it.
As we said, we didn't expect Night in the Woods to be quite as long as it was. We were thinking maybe we'd get 30 videos out of it. We didn't expect over 100.
How many were you expecting?
Like 30 or something.
Yeah.
You know, at the most. Aline. She's like, this stream is not Night in the Woods. It's in its very own characters.
Ready made.
Woo!
Woo.
Yeah, I have that problem though when I'm drawing classrooms. I come to draw it and I'm like, what even is in a classroom? But also just drawing in perspective loads of desks and stuff can't be fun. Cannot be easy. That's not right. It doesn't feel right. At least this is easily fixable though. Easy peasy fixable.
Squeezable lemons.
Squeezable lemons.
A morning in India's head. Hold on to your butts.
My head isn't that exciting. I didn't have any dreams last night.
No more daisy hoofs.
No more daisy hoofs. Did anyone else have any dreams?
No, I didn't.
What do you even do?
What do I even do? What's my use? What's my purpose? Is that what you're at?
You're
Is
not
that
going
what
to tell
you're
me what your
insinuating?
dreams are. You're not going to even have dreams. What are you even here for?
I'm sorry.
I'm only joking, Mike. You're awesome. You keep me sane.
I was too busy making awesome
What are they, Mike?
videos. We could do a sneak peek on the audio.
Oh, Aline says it's just choosing the right perspective that kills her. She doesn't bother with layout details in the storyboard. I don't tend to either. Yeah, I get that. And then you have to choose the perspective that's right for the story. It's tough. Storyboarding is really hard. Like, how do I tell the story the best? How do I make it feel right? What even is this hand? What even is this hand? This isn't a hand.
This is not just any hand. This is an
so
India's
weird.
freaking out hand.
Quiet you.
You thought I was going to do a Marks and Spencer bit there, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I did.
I started that way, but I knew you would.
This isn't just any gravy.
This is India's gravy. Ha! You made good gravy the other day.
Well, that was gravy granules with water mixed in. It was hardly difficult.
It was a good consistency. It was expertly crafted.
I know that everyone likes thick gravy. Elaine says, I dreamed that the airplane I was on was actually a flying school bus.
Oh!
That's a cool dream. Dream points. You get dream points. Add it to your dream point total.
Did you know that that's a old kids TV series?
The magic school bus.
The magic school bus that flies around. It gives you edutainment.
Education.
Edutainment. How is everyone today? How are you, Mr. You?
Sounds like Aline is in pain from her storyboards, but you're right, it will be worth it. I'm sure it'll teach you loads. I feel like I'm kind of learning quite a lot about composition. Not in terms of actually learning, like, principles, but more just like learning to push myself in terms of depth a bit more.
Yeah, staging.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say so. Considering where you come from.
Oh yeah. All my staging is super flat all the time.
Although flat staging is pretty good for comedy, so.
Yeah, it's great for comedy, but I use it all the time. It's like, I don't really think about it, it's like a crutch, you know?
Ooh, graduating earlier. How come?
Is it because you're incredibly smart? That'd be a good reason.
That would be a good reason. It would be better than, hey, can you just not study here anymore? That'd be great.
Graduating in air quotes. Mr. Yu says he had a project to make up over summer, but the head of his program subbed a different class for it, so he might not need to finish.
Huh.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, was it a project that you were, like, really into, and are sad you can't finish, or are you just happy that you're going to be able to graduate earlier?
Yeah, because there's a potential to be a bit bummed, like, no, I wanted to finish it.
Also, you're just finishing off your own steam because you want to. Yeah, all the fun and no stress. That's a really good way to look at it.
That is cool.
Jove is putting his foot down. And I need to figure out where in perspective his foot would land. Joe the Getty guy says, I love everything I've seen. I'm in, I'm subbed, not going back now. Yay, that's so awesome, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. You are welcome to go back though, if we do something unforgivable, you know.
India, think fast.
What?
Dead. It's dead on stream.
You just witnessed a murder. Now I'm ghost animating. You gotta go on the run, man. They know who you are. Don't stop, never give up. Would you try and reach the top?
India doesn't think fast. She does.
How very dare you? I really don't. Eileen's right. This foot is not going to make sense with Joe's body weight being where it is, because this foot is going to be let's see, what does he do? Yeah, this foot is going to be back, so he would be falling like straight forward right now. So I need his foot to be like out here. Sounds quite piratey, Mike. Apparently it's no fun of making fun of me if I just agree. Yeah, that's a fair point. Here. Side. Hello, Walter. How much cheating do you allow in storyboards? I allow all the cheating in storyboards. I feel bad for it. I do a lot of cheating in storyboards and then I come to tie them down and I'm like, oh, why did I do this? Now I have to actually work out how it would work and it doesn't. Also, I feel bad for the animators after I've done it and I'm like, they have to actually do this thing now that I've just cheated on. But yeah, especially in roughs, I cheat like almost every single shot. I cheat all the time. What? What?
There's only one rule in storyboarding. What a woman can do and what a Wacom can't do.
Yes, perfect. What did Eileen say just before that? I think she was explaining the problem. Mike.
Aline said, like in previous frames, I made the kid walk along 3 rows of tables, but in this frame, I'm tempted to put only 2 rows behind him for better composition. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah. Can you like change the previous shot so that it retrospectively makes sense? Like if 2 rows works better for this shot, can you just change the number of rows in the previous shot so he walks past like 2 rows of tables instead? Because a lot of stuff like that you don't work out what's going to be better until you do it. And then you're like, oh, you know what? It would work way better if it was like this.
Hey, Ninka.
Ninka! It was better storytelling to have 3. And you can't just have them like off camera, so it still makes sense.
I mean, if it's complicating your shot, you could maybe like lower the contrast on them eventually, or just make them more flat on.
They're in the classroom fog.
Well, you know, there might be dust in the air and sunlight pouring over it.
Yeah, like in that instance, you might have to have like 3. Just because, well, it's your storyboard, it's kind of up to you. But in production, they'd have to get someone to make that background and they would catch it if it makes sense and call you up on it.
What's this line here, India? There's a ceiling doing.
What?
Nothing.
I missed that completely. What'd you say?
I was like, what's this line here, India? It's a ceiling beam. Aha.
Oh, it is a ceiling beam. I just didn't realise that there probably wouldn't be a ceiling beam until after I'd drawn it. Yeah, I see what you mean, Eileen. That is better storytelling to have 3 rows. I mean, unless the first row is like the teacher, him walking past the teacher or something.
That could be cool.
But I don't know how you set your scene up, like that might not be doable. He might just have come from the teacher or something, you know? But yeah, the rule of 3s is, yeah, it definitely works better that way.
I'm going to pop out the chat so I can read it back. Joe is saying everything is smooth and with nice flow, designs of solid silhouettes and awesome poses, inspiring.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. That's really, really cool to hear. Thanks so much. Okay, I'm always trying to improve and to learn. So I'm glad that it looks like the practice is showing or bearing fruit. So Jove needs to be on the other side right now. You're meant to be leaning the other way, Jove. I should probably just draw it. So maybe like there instead. I really like that chord sequence, Mike. I wonder if I can preserve some of this drawing, because it'll give me more solidarity if I can like reuse the elements, because they'll maintain size and everything. Can get rid of some bits of it. That sounded like Night in the Woods.
Yeah.
Solid body construction there. That's okay, I will fix it. Let's see. So
Hi guy says, hey guys, just dropping in real quick. again, back for more neon-coloured animation and piano tinkles.
Awesome. Well, you're going to find both here.
Ooh,
You're coming at a
Aline.
good time.
Dangerous waters. I wouldn't say that in front of India.
What?
She said piano part is the best part. Competition!
How dare you! I've got to step up my animation game. That's all that means. I thought that you were gasping at the fact she said, screw it, doing this shot again. To which I'm like, yeah, that's a good plan.
No, because you would say that. But yeah, scrap it!
Yeah.
Do it again, do it better. Do it harder, do it faster.
You've incited my spirit of competition. I'll show you animation.
I'll show you how great I am.
I'll show you how great I am.
Wrong card. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my shop theme.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I forget? Did not forget to duplicate this frame. Oh, I just didn't put that foot in. Because I was like, oh, I'll fix that foot later. And now it's come to later. I don't have a foot anymore. Great. Okay. This is fine. It's what comes with putting things off.
Apparently my wrong card was unforgivable. Joe's a boring shit. This is fine.
Oh no, I'm gonna get called out every single time now I say it. Oh, Nikki says that all the different colours here to help me or because they look pretty. They're here to help me. So I will go over a line so many times that I can no longer tell which line it is that I'm meant to be following. So when that happens, rather than trying to erase, which is really fiddly, and I end up like erasing the part which I liked, I just draw over it in a different colour to solidify in my head which one it is I'm meant to be following. I'll let you know the next time I do it and why I do it.
I think I have listened to Vanessa Carlton.
Is that the do?
Maybe.
You see, like here, the foot lines have become really thick. So, I will just be like, I want the foot to be here.
Yeah, it is. That's the 1,000 Miles one.
Making my way downtown. I remember that song. Yep. It's a very embarrassing song. I remember like sending a tape of that to someone who I liked. It was very terrible.
If I could walk 1,000 miles.
Yeah. I was like...
You mean the Proclaimers?
No.
Or the other one?
It's Vanessa Carlton. Awful. I was like 15 at the time. Yeah, I gave tapes to people. Only people I liked. Only one person. Because then I realised it probably wasn't a good idea to give tapes to people.
One of my very first digital paintings I did as a kind of portrait of a girl I liked, and that didn't go down well.
Really? That's so sad.
Got me into art though, or back into art, I guess.
I must have been way younger than 15 actually. It makes it even worse. Somehow. Elaine says she gave Star Trek figurines. She didn't get many dates. You should have. She didn't like go on a date with me. Make it so.
Oh great, hot.
We only know the memes because I haven't actually watched too much Star Trek. I really, really want to, but there are so many series now. I don't really know where to start. Also, where is Joe's head even going? I thought it would be a good idea to move the head first, somehow. Like, this is the frame. It's the height. But I'm obviously just putting it in the wrong place. Elaine said she gave a figurine to a guy, but he turned out to be gay. And Elaine's like, what? Who? The guy you gave it to or the figurine? He just wanted you for your figure.
Belly rub.
Stop rubbing my belly when I'm animating. I can't animate when you do that. Jeez, Mike. Stop being affectionate. You're the worst. date someone who wouldn't date you because you gave him a gay figurine anyway, so... It's not even a height frame. I got carried away doing Joe because I had to change his balance and haven't actually done the other two characters, so I should start doing them. I'm getting some coffee when we go to a shop. It's going reference. I need some coffee.
Wow, now you've done it. That's all I know. What else do I know?
Oh, Elaine, it's not that impressive. I mean, all the frames are here. I just don't look at the other two when I'm doing the one that I'm doing. It's like just doing one at a time. The impressive thing will be when they're all on different timings. And I'm so lost. So lost and confused. I'm like, she's on 12s, she's on 10s, he's on 16s. That's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. I might just have to turn the old ones off when I do that. Damn, she knows about the eye patch. I'm wearing 2 eye patches, in fact. Even more impressive. I'm doing this blindfolded. Is that where your leg goes? Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what to do about Midge's tiny feet and Joe's massive feet. Midge could fit like 30 of her feet into one Joe foot. I think I might just need to do some more proportion study of these characters in general, just in terms of how they relate to one another.
Ah, you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. Like,
oh, squeaky.
I think I need to age Joe down a little bit, because I think he's starting to look a bit old.
He's getting too tall.
Yeah, I think so. Like, there's someone online, an artist I really admire, and they did like a picture of Jove recently to say thank you to me for something, and it was like amazing because there's no feeling like someone drawing your characters. I only experienced that for the first time this year, so it's like amazing. But she drew him really cartoony, and I think there are more the proportions that I should go for. Like, I still want to maintain his shape and everything, but I think I need to reconcile these characters a little bit in terms of how their styles relate to one another.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you can confidently place them in the same sort of scenario.
Yeah.
Draw him better.
Just so when I'm doing stuff like this, it's not like, wow, Midge's feet are really tiny compared to Jove's feet. That's distracting. I don't want people to be distracted.
It is pretty cute though.
Yeah, I mean, she'll still have smaller feet than him, for sure. But how much smaller is something that I probably have to dial back a little bit.
Kai Guy's asking why not finish one of the characters' walk first and then move on to the next. Is it just a personal preference?
It's because I wanted to see them in comparison to one another while I was doing them. Because I want to show each of their personalities coming through differently. So I wanted to be able to see their poses together and be like, so Sylvia's height would be different to Jove's height, and Midge's height would be different to Sylvia's height. In terms of the positions, that was probably a bad one to choose. Like, they'll all have slightly different contact positions, and they'll all get there in slightly different ways. And it's easier for me to see that if I have them side by side than if I just try and remember what I did for each one and do them individually.
So it's like the freshness of having just made it.
Yeah, it's like just being able to see them in comparison to one another is helpful. Because it's important to me that these three have distinct personalities because they're all going to be in a story together. And I need to make it clear like what their characters are. Like, and they're going to be in scenes with each other all the time. So I need to remind myself what that position is. It's just a passing, okay. So she's just doing that kind of thing, I guess. That's a really badly drawn leg and foot. I will fix that.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why work on it this way? What are the benefits?
Because I could do it the other way.
Yeah, but I think if you were just animating one character, and there wouldn't really be a difference if you were like animating them one after the other, as if you're making separate characters for like 3 different projects, as it were. But by working them in tandem, you're really being able to compare them in real time.
Yeah, there's also the thing, like the most obvious answer is the fact that I want to make sure that they're all the right size relation to one another.
Yeah.
And to do that, I kind of need to have them next to each other. I'm not at the point yet where I can like reliably draw something of the same proportions over and over just from my head.
Oh, okay.
So I just have proportions in relation to one another while I'm drawing them.
If someone was in the position of taking off from a jump, where would their arms be? Would they be back? Or would they have thrown them? Like, say they're in the moment, like in a game sprite, they're in the moment just before they're about to take off.
Oh, it depends on the character. In a game though, you're probably going to want to go for readability above anything else. So, can you show me the previous frame?
Probably going for idle.
Is that them taking off?
Yeah, there's supposed to be like this foot kicking off.
Right. But you've moved the foot.
At the moment, yeah.
You want the foot to probably stay in the same place.
Yes. But they'll stay on their centre of gravity sort of thing, so I'm keeping their core in the middle.
Right, okay, so you can't move the middle of them.
Not really, no.
Okay. You probably want to give them a stretch frame then, so you have to dip the feet below the surface of the ground.
Okay.
To give them a stretch frame.
Okay.
I mean, you're not doing anticipation at the minute, you're just taking off.
Yeah.
So I guess it might depend on what you want them to do in the air. Like, do you want their arms to catch up with them in the air? Or do you want their arms to already be up when they're in the air?
That's a good question. Probably catch up when they're in the air, so like...
So they'll be dragging then.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I'll see what I can do with that.
Oh, well, glad I tend to just not look at the other characters. Like, I'll focus on that character's spacing, and then once I've finished doing it, I'll, like, step back almost visually and look at them in relation to other characters. So, for example, now I'm working on Midge's foot going backwards in space. I'm just thinking about how that foot relates to the previous position of the same foot going backwards in space, to try and see if I can make that kind of spatial relationship look convincing. And then once I finish doing it, I'll look at it next to all the other characters and see if it's working with them as well. Go away, announcement. I hate it when my work freezes because my computer's just trying to get me to click on things. I do love the nudge tool in Toon though. It's a good program to draw in vectors on, because you can manipulate every single line when you've drawn it, which saves me a lot of time. So Midge's height position. Yeah, it's not that different from the bathing position.
Ooh, I just saw it animate. Ho ho!
Animate! Hey Elaine, it's premium, I think. And it'll be the latest, 'cause I think I'm on a subscription.
Daniel, hey!
Hey Daniel!
How's it going?
How goes it? Do you want to check Daniel's Twitter and see whether there's
Sure.
anything else up? Because I know you were working on the pale cat colouring, right? Are you giving yourself an actual break for once?
Sorry. He's retweeted something from Balak that is great. It's breaking down action, anticipation, reaction.
Oh yeah, I retweeted that too. It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've got some great animations on their Twitter. See, if I take these legs here and paste them onto the last frame, like we've kind of lost some of the niceness of the proportions there. It already looked so clean, Daniel. He's talking about maybe cleaning it up next week. It looked so clean.
What?
Is that not already cleaned up? See if we can get some of this back into the legs.
Yeah, just pass me those frames, bro. I colour them.
Stop offering yourself up for work. You've got enough on already.
I do.
Wake me up now, open my eyes. See you, Kai Kai. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by.
Wake me up.
Open your eyes.
That could be a good theme for this stream.
Do omelette. Do omelette. Do omelette. I would like to hold my little hand. We will run. We will cry. See, these two frames need to relate to one another now. And they don't. They don't. So, it's time to do some fixing. Fixing time.
India, you said you'd stop doing weird sounds that may scare newcomers, says Aline.
Did I say that?
I think you more observed the point that if someone were to come in and you were like, oh, 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 then people would be like, what have I?
Yeah, I don't think I ever said that I'd stop. No! These legs are all over the place. Crazy legs. Need to fix the legs.
Kai Guy is scared by your noises.
Oh no. Don't be afeared. Don't be afeared. I'm a very nice normal person. After the morning passes.
Very nice normal. Very nice.
Very nice normal. You must away. Go. Life awaits you. Outside. In the sunshine.
We can see that now. We opened the curtains. Our blinds mechanism was a bit dodgy, so we've sort of
Use string. String to fix it.
we've used string theory and knots in time to prevent gravity
Oh no.
from enacting what?
I don't. Abandon. Abandon ship, Mike.
Okay. Fine.
Daniel, your English seems very good. I wouldn't worry. No pressure to have to type fast either. We'll just pick up the messages whenever we pick them up.
Feel free to speak in your native language. I got Google Translate.
That's true. What nationality did we have in the other day? Were they Russian people?
They were using forms of
Oh,
Cyrillic. I
Ukraine.
think there was Ukraine and Russian.
They were telling us how they liked beans.
Yeah, they were.
Like, the nice ones were saying how they liked beans. Aha! This is better. Still not great, but it's better. It's a step forward. Oh no, what's happening? That's so bad. I can move her leg back. Well, here you are, Mike. It's time to put your Google Translate skills to the test.
Cool. Do, 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 do. I want to see how it turns out.
It might not. It might be awful. But I was talking about mine. If you're talking about your animation, it's already amazing, so I'm sure it'll be great. I can't guarantee that this will turn out though.
Puedo ver cómo resulta eso. Ya, 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 ya.
You see, we were talking about the other day how different languages laugh in different ways. So I think Italians go ca 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 ca, and English and American people go ha 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 ha. And I guess Spanish is ja 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 ja.
I typed in kaka kaka and it's Vietnamese for cocoa. Kaka kaka. Kaka kaka. Kaka kaka.
If we ever go to Vietnam, we know how to ask for hot chocolate now. Some hot caca. Okay, well that's a little bit better. It's still not great.
Oh, the H is still a J. J is still an H sounding. Ha.
So it's still
Right.
ha. It's just spelled differently.
Yeah.
The more you know. Morning water.
Du kan göra det för så svenskan Mike.
To Google Translate.
That's Swedish, right?
Duh. I don't know.
You can do it. Try Swedish now, Mike.
Well, to be fair, I don't think 2.5 years is really enough to completely learn another language. I think you have to be practicing it every single day for years and years and years. Okay, so this gives me a clue as to where this foot should be. More like that. Okay. Mitchell has a lot of down. I don't think I meant to give her this much. See, the things you can only see when you've got the cycle kind of going. That's how much down you've given people. See, because that seems to work, but in actual fact, I think it is just too much. Interesting, okay.
Ha! I got the wrong. So apparently, what I just said is, I do not speak Icelandic in Norwegian.
Useful. If someone, don't worry, is asking you if you can speak Icelandic, you can tell them no. Is this the height? That's not the height. It is to the height. Well, it needs to be higher then. Eggy shaky dragons.
Yeah, so the top one is Norwegian and the bottom one is Icelandic. And I don't know if I typed it wrong or Google translated it for me, but I was trying to say I don't speak Icelandic in is Icelandic. But what I ended up doing was saying I don't speak Icelandic in Norwegian. Jeg ikke taler innslesku, and there's probably a much different pronunciation for each of them. Ikke taler islensku. Austa's probably like turning in her grave now.
She's not dead.
She might have a grave. People can have their own graves whenever they want.
Okay, let's see.
Eileen, speak French.
I'm just going to play it because we can see Midge now, because Midge's positions are in. So I need to check him. So we're going to go 8 frames a second. I'll just check they're reading okay. So they're okay, but her body is just like going the same way each time. Like it makes sense for her to be going more over this way with this frame, I think. She needs to go this way. And then it makes sense for her to be leaning over in this way, this frame. Because her hip from the left is pushing her up.
Joe asks, how did I learn how to type? And I replied, MSN Messenger.
That's how our generation learned.
Elaine's favourite language is cake.
Ah, nice.
I'm sure you could probably have an entire conversation in cake.
Yeah, I could speak cake. For sure. Elaine, that's a very good point. I agree.
Well made. That ain't a half-baked idea.
I was going to say that! Oh no!
Got to it first.
You did. You could say that she takes the cake.
The only way that Joe speaks to his family is through emoji t-shirts.
Do they change depending on like how you're feeling, like a mood ring?
Oh wow, that'd be really cool.
It wouldn't. You'd be like, I'm not jealous.
I want one of those, and I would just like the caption on it, my emotions haven't reached my face, and then it just has like on my chest.
Is
like,
this
next
because of
to
what
my
I
heart.
said yesterday?
No.
Because I was talking to you about like exuding happiness, and you were like, I need to let my emotions reach my face. I was like, okay.
I do though. Because you'll be like, Mike, are you happy? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, you don't look happy.
You'll be like, yeah. You'll say, frowning. Like your happiness bothers you.
Only the vulnerable smile.
Smiling is for the weak. Happiness is for the weak. Oh no, that face. Such terrible discrepancy between the faces. Okay. I'm just going to take the face.
Take them off.
Take the face.
Take it off.
And give this face that face instead. This isn't going to work. But I want to do it anyway. You can't stop me.
Nothing ain't gonna hold me down. Gotta take a base from my character. No, you know what you should do? You should like take Jove or
No.
Sylvie.
That would be so creepy. That would be very creepy.
You know what would be a real challenge for you?
This.
A real challenge.
I'm challenged. What is it?
If you made each of your characters walk like one of the other characters,
Yeah, that would be hard.
but in a mocking way.
Oh my goodness. You're trying to kill me, aren't you?
Yeah. Imagine Midge pretending she's Jove.
I've drawn that.
I know. No, animate it. He's all like hands in his pockets.
Is that your impression of Midge?
Yeah.
Like it.
Thinks he's so big and tough.
Sounds like he's playing an oboe constantly.
Maybe that's what he listens to in his headphones, is just classical music.
Aline actually called it. Sylvia is very bad at impersonating.
You'd have to draw her failing at it. Welcome back, Claire.
Hey Claire! That's okay. Progress is slow.
Joe's like, oh, you've drawn that already, have you? Well, draw it 48 more times and make it slightly different each time.
That's the way.
My phone is doing the buzz.
It is, it won't stop.
The buzz. Buzz. Hollow night, night and swiftly hollow night. It's in my head now.
Yeah, you finished recording it yesterday, so now.
Yeah, check this out. Needs to be louder.
Let's not.
Okay.
I get nervous. No, stop it, please! La la la. Not everyone on the animation stream cares about the Hollow Knight playthrough. They're here for the art.
Fair enough. Fine.
It's not the right audience. Yeah, good plan, Aline. Move on. Come back to that frame afterwards.
Doesn't matter how well drawn your frame is. You just keep moving forward.
Yes.
Doesn't
Mike's
matter.
impersonating some videos we listen to get motivated, which are just people yelling at you, but it's actually quite motivational to be yelled at by people. You can do it, Aline. We believe in you.
one. This one, if you can find the actual.
Let's talk about the science of motivation. Why is it sometimes you're so
Why are you laughing?
Because that's not the video, it's just an ad on the motivation video. Ooh, this video starts with an Aristotle quote that says, "We are not what we..." Sorry, let me start again. "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit."
That's good. I like that.
It's all the small things adding up.
You see, it's just yelling at us. We'll get copyright infringed though if you play it, so...
Oh, of course. I just wanted to find the "I'll show you how great I am."
You could just link people the video,
I could.
and then if they're interested they can watch it.
I don't know if that was the particular video though. So, I'll do it later.
I think he's in a lot of them.
How are you this morning, India? Claire's asking how everyone is, and we can't answer for everyone, so...
I can only answer for us. I'm quite tired. I could really do with that coffee. I had some coffee yesterday for the first time in weeks. It was really good. It was really good. I went to Mahon's, which is down the road. Mahon's. And they were really nice, and it was really good.
What kind of coffee did you get?
I'm feeling the tiredness. I got a skinny cappuccino, which is kind of my regular thing. It's just a cappuccino with low fat milk, but it's really nice. It's frothy, and the froth amuses me. It's like how adults get a kid's drink, but still make it look adult.
I see.
You're essentially just asking for a latte with loads of froth on top for you to play with. So she's got her down at the beginning. It's way more extreme than her down at the end, so I need to fix that so it's not unbalanced.
Night, Daniel.
Night night, Daniel. Go sleep. Oh my god, a chai latte would really hit the spot right now. Something coffee-like but sugary, delicious too. Sign me up. I think I need to make these ones less extreme. Galad needs reassurance that he's allowed to chat and he's not interrupting you both us doing the show. You're not. Like, we're not. We're barely chatting anyway. I'm like super tired and I'm just nudging these frames around.
Noodling.
Yeah, like, the chat can be its own party. Sometimes the chat's the most interesting part. It's a shame for people watching the video afterwards. Gosh, Richard's face really does jump around a lot. That's okay. I will just have to deal with it later.
That must be why people put the chat log on their screen and stream it so that
people can see. That's a really good idea. I wonder if I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
But how, Mike?
Well, easiest way is drag a pop-out chat version onto your screen, but you can also do stream overlays, and you could have a little like transparent thing over the screen that they see, but you don't. Do you want me to make that for you?
Sure. You're offering.
Okay.
See, all this is just being like being silent, and every now and then I'll just sing something stupid. So
Interrupt that.
Yeah,
by all
do feel
means
free.
necessary.
I wasn't talking about anything interesting. I'm sure. Talk about 3D, and I can talk about it on the stream too because I'll read out what you're saying. Galad says, I hate you forever, Aline, until Monday, our animation day. What happens on animation day? I want to be on animation day. I want animation Monday. Can I do it from Ireland? They animate at his place. I can't do it. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I want to schedule a plane ticket.
Yes. For Monday.
She would, you know.
I really want to animate with someone. Both of us animating. That's the dream. That's the dream. What you laughing?
What you laughing at? You going all creepy animator on me?
Oh, if only I want to go and animate. I want to do it. Okay, I give myself now permission to finish the Jove I was doing. Because I don't mind Midge's upper half. The lower half is something else entirely. My feet are kind of going all over the place right now. But I can bring chocolatey stuff, Ollie, and it doesn't matter that you don't have much there already. I can bring it. I'll bring Cadbury's. I have cereals. That's enough. It's not enough. It's not enough, Galad. You don't understand. Oh, so this is the frame I was doing. I see. What a pain in my arse this frame is going to be. I can just tell. The colour working day also sounds interesting, but the animation day is what I'm in for. Claire, are you hungry? All I can hear from Claire is cereal, chocolate. Yeah, having bad chocolate does kind of suck. I could send you some Cadbury's. Do you want some Cadbury's? It's good. Cadbury's is the best chocolate. Oh, Mike will be teaching. He'll be teaching colour in 2 weeks' time. So you better get on that video you were going to make for it, Mike. Hardick, good contribution. Dead babies. That's what Hardick's class would be on.
How to avoid them.
Claire, if I could like throw you chocolate across Dublin, I would. I would buy you some when we went to a shop, and I would just throw it, and it would come through your window.
There's a high ratio of good artists in this chat. Yeah, they be.
Yeah, there's many amazing people here. I'm very honoured to be here chatting with them. This is really what the animation stream's about. I can't actually animate at all. I'm just trying to get artists together so I can like just watch them like in a zoo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you happen to be in a cage?
See them chat. Feel like I'm a part of it. Oh perspective, oh perspective, oh perspective, what are you? Why is everything not flat?
Because
Seriously, what advantage does 3 dimensions give us?
really,
Space. What do we need space for?
movement.
What do we need movement for? We can move in 2D planes.
Earth is flat. What are you talking about?
I could try to get it all the way to Kildare, Claire. See if it'd go. Mike, are you googling Kildare?
Yeah.
You're not creepy at all.
I know where it is now.
Yeah.
She lives next to a new bridge.
Is that so? New bridge.
And a Suncroft. And a Ballysax.
Ballysax?
And Dakota.
That sounds rude.
Only when you say it.
Yeah, everyone in here is serious business. There are, Eileen, you wouldn't have to worry about like whether people catch your good or your bad side. It's all one side. It would solve so many problems. And Glad has a point too. You see, if we didn't know 3 dimensions existed, we wouldn't miss it. I like art. Art is good. I do really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me, by the way, when there are many more things we could be doing that don't involve my voice singing annoying things in your ear. Like, it's super cool of you. Oh, keep me company.
Saves me from doing it.
Whoa. Joe says if he moved in the 4th dimension, everyone would draw in 3D. This is kind of starting to get mind-blowing. Okay, we're at the height. We're at the height. So it is fine. So it is fine. So, it seems like Aline and Galad have now become supervillains.
I like this narrative. I want to see where this plays out. Where is this going?
Claire is just being really sweet and awesome. Oh, I'm not doing Mermaid. No, because I've already missed a couple of days. But I really enjoy watching it.
I had no idea this was a thing.
Yeah, Mermaid is Draw a Mermaid every day for May. You could do it retrospectively, Mike.
I like mermaids.
You could stream it, you know, like do a mermaid series.
I like mermaids.
I like mermaids too. Mermaids are cool. Think of all the different mermaid designs you could have. Space mermaids.
Ooh, you just reminded me of Ian McCaig's Little
Turtle
Mermaid.
mermaids. Yeah, you see.
So good.
Squid mermaids. Sardic says dying mermaids. If I could do it, I'd like to do like an animated series of mermaids. But there's just no way I've got time right at the minute to do that. Unfortunately. So that's become more of like the contact. Let me check its height on the other foot. Okay. So it's this kind of deal. So it feels like it's flatter, like it's more like that. Gads, at this rate, it might even be on to in-betweening tomorrow. Although a very admirable animator whose name I've forgotten once said that you should clean up your keys first. Which is amazing to me, actually, because the way I do it is to key everything and then in between everything and then clean everything up. But this person was saying, in fact it was James Lopez was saying you should do your keys and then clean those up before you do your in-betweens, because then you're in-betweening to a more accurate place, if you know what I mean.
Huh.
It was kind of mind-blowing, so maybe I'll try and do that with these, where I'll nail down the keys first and then I'll try in-betweening them. It's just that for me sometimes the keys change depending on the in-betweens, because you'll realise that, oh, this hair needs to do this in this frame, or oh, this leg doesn't follow through properly here. But I'll give that a go. James Lopez is a great animator.
Oh.
He's currently working on Hullabaloo, which is his own 2D steampunk series, and it looks beautiful. So if you want to Google Hullabaloo, you'll see some gorgeous art, some amazing animation. I'm very excited about it. I think I Indiegogo backed it. I backed it a couple of years back. Still going. James is lovely. I got to meet my CTN and he was so kind and nice to me and to everyone else I saw there.
Yeah, he was really cool to talk to. Like, super cool.
Oh, Bryony says, yeah, that's how they did it in Ethel and Ernest. Because then you base your in-betweens on the keys and the line is more accurate. It seems really obvious when you say it, you know, but I'd never been taught to do that, so it just hadn't even crossed my mind. You know, it's kind of amazing. things you learn.
Claire's throwing in some McCaig.
McCaig loving.
McCaig loving in the chat. Yeah, he is seriously the most infectiously enthusiastic person. Just being in a room with him was like, oh.
Yeah,
so
you were
much.
excited to
I
see
was.
him.
I was excited.
He signed your sketchbook, dude. He also said that you should email him. So you should maybe do that.
I did that.
Email him again.
Yeah. You know those emails where you send something off and you forgot to attach something? I got the most enthusiastically friendly reply of "you've forgotten the attachment" ever from Ian McCaig, and I got it within minutes of me sending an email. It was like, I was so good to meet you. It's so great. You're so inspired. Here's some of my stories. He told me to like this to you, and I did. And then he's just like, thank you very much for being in touch. There's no PDF. And I was like, fuck.
Damn. Oh, Glad has to go. That's okay. Have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be wrapping in 5 anyway. It's nearly 9. Well, we are.
Yeah, I went to the intimate talk with him in the room. He talked about coffee in the most passionate way possible.
You just have such a man crush on him.
I have such a man crush.
I know.
Claire, I know, right? He starts telling us about coffee, and you're like, I'm so invested in this story right now. You talked about how he didn't really drink coffee, and then he found a coffee that he really liked, and then he went on a quest to find that coffee, and it all was spurred by someone coming into the room and going, here's your coffee.
You see, you should drink coffee. Ian McCaig approves. I'm checking Jove now.
Do you remember when they were going to do that talk on art direction in animation, and they had the lineup of Mike Korinsky, Corey Loftus, Ian McCaig, and what's his name?
Okay, so this needs to be more of an in between.
One sec. Art direction, CTN talk. Wasn't the one for games.
You mean the one with Michael Korinsky?
Yeah, there's Michael Korinsky who was doing the panel for it.
Was it Shi-Yoon Kim or someone?
Was it Shi-Yoon Kim? It might have been Shi-Yoon Kim.
I think it might have been Shi-Yoon Kim. And it had Ian McCaig there. There was another fantastic person too, because there were 4 of them.
Corey Loftus, Shi-Yoon Kim, Ian
Yeah.
McCaig, and Michael Korinsky. And beforehand, before like the talk was going to begin, Indy and I like found a seat that was like right next to the stage, like but on the ground, and we're just kind of like looking up at these guys. It was cool. And Michael Korinsky and Ian McCaig were just like chatting to one another beforehand. So I guess about what they were about to talk, and then they just kind of looked over and waved, and I was just like, wave, hi. So good. Yeah, Claire saying he also quickly screamed at us and asked us to each individually describe the moment in a few words to demonstrate how everyone experiences things differently. So like,
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, he got everyone to
Go on.
To sort of write down how, because he shouted, he was like, "Wah!" Like he just shouted into the room. And it's like, how did everyone react to that? What are you thinking? You feeling? What you like? And then you got certain people just to read it out, and it's like, see how different, like, everyone's reaction to that is different. Everyone has something to say about the same thing. So even though you're saying
The same thing.
you're describing the same thing, or you're talking about the same thing, you'll do it in a different way. So your voice is important. And a lot of that art direction talk was like,
Don't be afraid.
people are going to hire you for you, so be you.
Yeah, and it's important too, because a lot of the time people get pent up with like, oh no, that person's done the same idea as me, or oh no, these things look really similar to each other, and I was going to do that in my story. And it's important to remember that that's not the important thing. It's like, two people can tell the same story and tell it so differently. You know, I mean, look at West Side Story and Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Like, would you rather West Side Story didn't exist just because Romeo and Juliet's been done? It doesn't matter that it's the same story. It can be literally exactly the same story that you're both telling, but you're going to tell it differently. Like, that's the important thing, is that Chris Oatley always says, some people can only hear your voice.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, it doesn't matter whether someone else is also doing ninjas, like fighting, you know, in the Edo period, and they're all fighting yokai or something. It doesn't matter. Like, what matters is what you're saying underneath that and how you're saying it.
And what you think about it. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, every idea has kind of been done already. I mean, you're going to be hard pressed to find something that hasn't been done in some capacity somewhere else.
So apparently, we were talking to Claire just before the Karinsky talk.
I
We were
believe
trying-
it. My memory's terrible. I can't remember half of CTN, to be honest. I remember it just being mad.
Yeah.
There are certain points I remember, but a surprising amount I don't. Do you remember?
I remember pockets of time. Yeah.
Claire remembers. It's a shame that so many events were cancelled, actually.
Yeah, there was a
There were a couple, weren't there?
there was one talk I went to that just didn't go ahead because they couldn't find the person.
Wasn't that... Oh goodness, what's he called now? The one who did the scheduling talk with us. I can't remember. I'm too tired.
No. If that was Jake Parker.
It wasn't.
Scheduling one was Schoolism Bobby Chew.
Yeah. Was it Bobby Chew?
It wasn't Bobby Chew.
Okay.
But yeah, if there's one thing that I've learned from going to these kind of events, if you do go, is the power of being calm.
I can't get behind this.
And like just thinking about how to phrase this nugget of wisdom.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
You're so wise, Mike.
like, don't be afraid to ask, but also, like, if you do ask and it's a no, just be okay with a no. And there's an amazing amount of opportunities that might crop up because you've asked, but still be cool if, like, it's like, oh, I don't have time just now, just be like, awesome, and don't press it, and just be okay with that. And just like ask someone, oh, are you free for a coffee? And they might go, oh yeah, do you want to do that like later? And you're like, cool. Or you might be like, do you want to do this? And they're like, oh no, sorry, I can't do that. And then don't be like, oh, go on, because then they'll be just be like, whoa, stop. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to give the advice of, like, don't be afraid to ask, but don't be a dick. Like a little disclaimer at the back end of it, because they might, yeah.
Did you ever see anyone being a dick there?
No. I'm just trying to like. I don't want to put out a nugget of wisdom. I'm just like, yeah, go up to people and ask them lots of things. Ask them for lots of things. If you know what I mean. I don't know.
I guess don't be afraid to ask, because the worst you can get is a no.
Yeah. Bye, Amanda.
Oh, thanks, Claire. I'm seeing problems with them, but I'm trying to fix them. Like, I'm worried about the spacing on Joe's walk, but this might be something that I fix when I time it out properly, now that I have the keys, you know? Because it's hard to know the foot spacing unless you know what frames the feet are going to be on. The spacing probably won't work anyway, because they probably won't all be evenly spaced. So I don't want to necessarily put time into fixing that, only to find that I have to then change it again anyway. So when I time these out, I'll probably go in and try and fix it then. In the meantime, I'm just trying to get his arm working with his hips, because his hips here are going down and his hand's still in his pocket, so his elbow's going to have to unbend for his arm to get down there. It's gonna be the Scandilio. It's because I've copied and pasted the frames over to try and keep the bodies consistent. You see, between here and here, there's a big gap. Probably need him to go over more in this frame anyway, because he needs to get ready to take that position. So whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, there's the portfolio ask question. You're like, hey, can you look over my stuff? Ones, but the ones I was more meaning was yeah.
What are you talking about?
Trying to think.
Just because I haven't heard the conversation, so.
Oh, Claire's like, yeah, that's how I psych myself up to talk to people at CTNX. The worst that could happen is that they say no. It's not like they're going to punch me in the face.
You never know.
So you never know. And Hardick's like, what kind of asks are you talking about? As in art-related questions or what?
To hang out, actually.
Yeah.
Like, when you really admire someone, I'll give you an example, because this is one of the best things that ever happened to me. Like, no joke, like, highlight of my life. Was I really wanted to talk to a director, basically. It was an art director who I really admire. I don't know if I should say the name, because, like, just because.
Yeah.
But it was not a director I really, really, really liked. And we got a chance to meet him at the Ottawa Animation Festival. And we actually ended up staying in the same hotel as him. So we saw him like several times, and we didn't say hi several times, but we just saw him around. And I was scared to go up and talk to him, and Mike was telling me not to be scared and just to go and talk to him. And so eventually we did, and he was very nice. And I said to Mike, I wish that we could go for a coffee together and hang out with him. And Mike was like, well, just ask him. And I was like, no, he'd never want to go for a coffee with us. He doesn't know me. Like, I'm going to look stupid. Like, it's going to be really awkward. I'm overstepping my bounds. Like, you can't just go up to someone and ask them if they want to go and have a drink with you. Like, that's ridiculous. This guy is an amazing art director. I can't just ask him that. Who will he think I am? He'll laugh at me. You know, it'll weird him out. And then he'll remember me as the girl who weirded him out. And Mike was like, you should just ask him. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, he thinks you're weird, so what? Like, you might never get the chance to meet him again. So I was coming back from the bathroom and I bumped into him going into the bathroom. And I was just like, oh, hi, it's me again. Look, I really love your work. And I'd love to talk to you about getting a career in animation, because I'd love to work with directors like you and work on the kind of projects you've worked on. And I really want to get your perspective. Is there a chance you'd want to like go and grab a drink at some point, you know, today or over the next couple of days, and just have a chat? And he was like, oh yeah, I'm free after this. You know, here's my my Twitter thing. Just send me a message when you're out of this talk, and we'll go and get a coffee or something. And I was kind of shell shocked, and I was like, no, he's joking. And then afterwards, he was like waiting for us, and we went to Starbucks, and he bought us coffees and drinks, and we sat down, and we started talking, and we just chatted for like 3 hours, and it started to get late, and he was like, oh, it's getting late, and we were like, yeah, we should go, and he was like, do you want to go and get dinner? And we were like, yeah. So we went and got dinner with him, and we just like talked all night for like 5 hours or something. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was a very cool night.
He was so nice, and that never would have happened. And it sounds ridiculous, and it sounds like a dream, or at least it does to me. Maybe some of you are like, that's no big deal. But to me, it was like a dream, and I never thought anything like that could happen. And I've done that since, and it's happened again. Like, I've asked other people, and they've said yes. And you'd just be surprised at people are willing to hang out with you.
People are people.
It's weird though. It's still weird to me. But yeah, just ask. Like, just be nice and be honest and be sincere and ask. And like, I'm sure sometimes you'll ask and they'll say, actually, I'm like got to do this after this, or I'm busy today, or I'm sorry, I just can't. And that's okay, so long as you know you're not weird about it afterwards. But yeah, like that. Like I said, that's one of the highlights of my life so far, because I never thought that would ever happen in a million years. And I wouldn't have had that experience if I hadn't just gone for it. Like, it sounds like a dream, but it's not. It could have happened to anyone. It's only because I asked. So yeah, I guess just don't be afraid. Ask.
Yeah.
Take them out for coffee. Take them out for coffee and tell them how much you love their work and how much they mean to you.
If you genuinely love their work and how much what they actually mean to you. Yeah.
You got to be genuine, but you all are, so there's not going to be any issue about that.
Yeah. That was a really cool time.
It was more than cool. It was like...
Way past?
Yeah, I'll never get over it. I'm always going to be really happy that I met him and got to hang out with him. And it will always be super surreal.
Cool.
Taking out chai lattes. Yes, do that. Everyone loves a chai latte. You can't go wrong with chai lattes. I should end this stream also, because we need to go and get milk.
Yeah.
And it's past 9 o'clock. Which is generally when I try to wrap up by, even though it's been like 9:30 most days. And even though it says 8:30 on the stream.
8:30 is minimum.
8:30 is the minimum amount. Often goes longer.
I love how stompy Sophia's being.
Yeah, she's determined to get where it is she's going. This frame of Jove might need to change. But I can deal with that when I deal with that. I can deal with that just for a sec. I can deal with that. Just 1 sec. It's just the neck. It's like I can get this to work a bit better if I just fix this little thing on the neck.
I'm imagining that Aline is just in a room full of like floating paper. You know the scene from Harry Potter where the owls are dropping letters willy nilly down the thing. Just like just picking up one of the drawings, just throwing it in the air with bunches of it. Like this one is this one
Oh my god.
This one
Yeah.
I know she's
totally.
working it digitally, so that's the downside. But
We should have a storyboard hangout at some point where we talk about storyboards and do storyboards together. That'd be cool. Like you, me, and anyone else who wants to board stuff.
okay.
By you, me, I meant me and Aline, not me and you. You're such a bitch. No, I mean totally you two. Anyone who wants to board things. Oh Mike, I was only joking. I feel a little harsh now. But yeah, because shots and storytelling is hard, and I think having another perspective really helps. So that would be cool. Portfolio hanger with a lane.
We could always try and do one of those hangouts on the air things. You know how the Elite Academy does them, where they're hanging out on Google Hangout and they can share their screens and stuff, but it's
Yeah.
they stream it. We could do a morning storyboard hangout.
Yeah, I mean I'd be good for boarding something in the mornings. Just need to do that thing, to get this thing done, get the other things and do them, and then yes. That made no sense, but basically I'll finish what I started and then that'll be cool.
How cool would it be if you took like a session and you were boarding something
And then I animated it.
fairly you know how there's board driven shows, you just boarded something, maybe take a premise or whatever and
Yeah, I mean
come up
I'd
with an
love to do
episode.
that. But it would take me a long time to animate an episode of something.
Well, you're the one that added and I'll animate it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, could do. That could be fun. Like with no pressure. For it to actually be good or be anything. You're there, hand! Get away! This is terrible. It's just terrible.
Dewey's just entered. It's not nearly over, is it? No.
It is. We're about to go. I'm sorry.
Bye.
But we'll be back tomorrow. We're always back tomorrow.
Unless it's Friday, in which case we'll say we're back tomorrow and then we'll accidentally stream on a Saturday.
Yeah, like last time. This time, I remember what day it is. You see, I've lost proportion in the arms because his arms on this key are much thicker than they are on the rest of the keys. Again, something I'll have to fix later, I think. As right now, there's not time before I have to go. Art is very hard to stop once you start because you're like, I just need to fix this, I just need to fix that. Can't be happy while this is still unfixed.
You say that, and I just remember there may be like 1 or 2 Pringles.
But they're like 2 days old now, so they're going to be all soggy Pringles.
Soggy Pringles.
Soggy Pringles. No longer crunchy. They sound fairly crunchy. Maybe this is like, this frame is a problem. Maybe I just need to change this so it's dragging more. Well, that definitely works better. Still not completely working, but yes, you should show us your first rough pass, Aline. Like, don't worry, my storyboards are incredibly rough. Like, incredibly rough. So, you don't have to worry. But yeah, I love the idea of collaborative streams too. I wish that YouTube would come up with a way where multiple people could stream all on the same stream, if you know what I mean. Yeah, when you get your new mic, that's going to be awesome, Claire. Elaine, I never script out anything I do because writing is the thing which I'm most insecure about doing well. I feel like I'm a visual person, so I always just go off the premise. If anyone can think of a way, Brian is saying that it's 2017, I'm sure there's a way to do that. If anyone thinks of a way or knows, like either Discorders or like messages on like Facebook or Twitter or email or whatever, you know, let us know. Because we could do Google Hangouts and then we could restream that to YouTube. We wouldn't be able to see the chat though and there would be a big delay. But we could just do it as a hangout and record it and then post it as a video later.
I mean, YouTube. There is Google Hangouts on the air. It's a built-in system for streaming Hangouts.
I don't know. That's cool. Oh, if you're not comfortable streaming, we'll just hang out. Don't worry. No pressure to stream anything. We could just hang out and do it. Just for funsies, you know. Super Art Stream! That's an awesome name.
We'll look into that.
Yeah. Okie dokie, well thank you guys. We're going to go get milk so we can have tea, and I will buy some coffee so I can have coffee. And yeah, I'm totally up for hanging out and doing some storyboarding with people. If anyone's interested in doing storyboarding with us. Like, that'd be cool. Yeah, we can discuss it more tomorrow, or if anyone wants to, like, I don't know, start a Facebook group or whatever, I don't know. We can discuss it more tomorrow, or we can just discuss it via whoever gets in contact with us first. Yes, thank you guys for the stream. Thanks for joining us. And yes, coffee is going to happen now.
Coffee!
And
May all your days be filled with coffee!
Tomorrow, more walking. May all your days be filled with
Adventure!
Adventure!
Adventure! Adventure!